So what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hey, come and join the family by hitting that like, subscribe, and notification bell in your bottom right-hand corner. Make sure you select all, right? Select all when it comes to the notification. Listen, this is brought to you by Stock Up You. Stock Up You will be the top link below. We'll talk about that a little later. And I have something I want to talk to you guys about the overall markets and where I see things and what I'm doing. Anything I suggest isn't anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. Listen, we had the Super Bowl of earnings last night, especially with a big tech, right? So we had a few things that happened this morning with jobs, right? Let's go to the jobs first. So without playing the full report, we could see hiring accelerated with 353 jobs added in January. That was way more than that was expected, right? That was way more that was expected. And then what happened? The indices, the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P in the pre-markets actually sold off. But wait, Larry, that's good news. Why did they sell off? Because it means that the Fed could potentially push the interest rate cuts back even further. We keep having these good job numbers, GDP, inflation. We keep having good reports, which means that the Fed can take his time with the interest rate cuts. Now, the reason why the market sells off is because it's already priced into the markets. Follow? So 6 rate cuts starting as early as March is already priced in, but that ain't happening. You and I know this, but it's not happening. So that's what's happening on the job front. So without going into a deep dive, there's a lot of them that usually I play Rick Santoli. I don't want to just bore you with that. Look, the NASDAQ jumps after strong tech earnings. Strong is almost an underestimate, right? So we know last night after closing bell, Apple actually sold off a bit, right? So now what I've been doing, and I posted it in the Discord, come on and join us over in the Discord. That'll be the second link below, the Discord Patreon with Stocks with Josh, Keenan Gray, Stockmo, and myself, right? Come and join us there, right? But what I've been doing is I've been accumulating. I've been accumulating Apple, and I've been accumulating a Tesla. We'll get to that in a minute. So let's look at what's going on with Apple. As we could see, Apple is pretty much flat. It was green a minute ago, but it's pretty much flat. But as you could see, it's been down for the week, and pretty flat for the month. Let's see year to date. Year to date, it's pretty flat also. But it hasn't been rallying like other big tech, such as Amazon, which also reported last night. As you can see, Amazon is up this morning, or should I say this afternoonish, 7%, 7.23%. It is up. Amazon, beat last night on earnings. Okay. And Amazon, of course, you can check it out. I'm not going to do a deep dive on it today. They're investing a lot in AI. Amazon is a keeper. Listen, Amazon is one of those companies like Apple, all right, and Microsoft and Google that it's just one of those ones that they keep running up, and yeah, there'll soon be a pullback, but every year at some point you should be buying some in your long-term portfolios. I'm talking 7 to 10 years that you're going to be holding these stocks, especially with Tesla where it is right now. So look at what happened to Meta. Meta at the time of filming this is up 20%. So my Meta stock is looking really, really good. What else happened with Meta? The CEO also said that he was going to what? Do a dividend. right? In the class, I want you guys to check out Mommy Trader, okay? Mommy Trader is a part of my class, Stock Up You, the top link below. And she's all about dividends, dividend paying stocks. So I got to have her on soon. She became a millionaire right at 30 years old, okay? So I'm just telling you guys, educate your kids, right? Educate your kids. That's all I'm going to say. All right, so Meta is knocking the ball out of the park. Listen, this is one of the things that I want to show you guys because I believe it could happen to Apple, right? So if we go back, you guys remember what happened, right? You remember. Now, everything was selling off. Someone made that comment yesterday. Things were selling off, yes. But Meta sold off more than the rest of big tech. Why? Because of exactly what Tim Cook is unveiling today, the metaverse. So Meta, aka Facebook, was so headstrong in the metaverse to they actually changed their name to Meta, right? And we did not like that. It was too much. He invested billions of dollars. It was too much, too quick to go all in on Meta because Facebook, the core value or the core people that's in Facebook, we just want to see, grandma wants to see, pictures of our perfect lives. All perfect, right? And that's what Facebook started out, and that's how they built up such a huge platform, and then they totally shifted. You cannot do that, right? And he said, hey, I hear you guys. He said it. You can go watch it and on one of the earnings report. And then what happened? It tanked. And this is where he saw the light. He saw the light when it tanked. But after he saw the light, he started doing what? Cuts, job cuts, start operating more efficiently, stop dumping money at the rate he was into the metaverse. And now, boom, 424% up from the bottoms. So that's a case that it doesn't matter how frothy the market is or it's looking at the time, but it is time. There's always, I believe, every year, a time to buy some of these big tech companies. All right, especially these blue chip stock. You know what? Let's take a look at Tesla, and then I'm going to talk about something else really quick here, right? Let's take a look at Tesla because, listen, I'm going to tell you guys what I think about Tesla. I really do think that Tesla can. Now, we know that Tesla can come down to the 166 range or whatever, but it's been range bound right here. What is going on with Tesla? There we go. It's been kind of range bound, as you guys could see. All right, let's look at the last month. Okay, they don't want to do the month. Okay, Tesla for the last 6 months is down 28%, and year to date is down 26%. Right? Let's go to the 1 month. They don't want to show us the 1 month. No data. All right. All right. So what I'm saying to you guys is, and this is my case, you let me know if you think it's the same. If Elon, which some of you guys think he walks on water and everything he does is right? All right, you go with that. I'm not going with it. I don't give a green card to anybody. His job is to answer to us, the shareholders. His job is to perform well. His job is not to be chasing everything else. He took a bloodbath financially with X. It's not doing well, right? I know some of you guys think everything he does, he's a genius. But if he takes a playbook from Mark Zuckerberg and come back to his core value and start really going back to being the lead in the EV, and not just EVs, but autos. It is the number one selling car in the world. And he continued to innovate, then I believe that Tesla stock will turn around just like Meta has done. I believe that Tesla could 2x in a year's time from here. That's why I'm DCAing into Tesla. You let me know what you think about that. and in leaving. All right. Lastly, I just want to say I was listening to what's his name? Wall Street Trapper. I was listening to the Trapper this morning. He came live on Instagram. What's up, Trap? And he was just saying that, the average person won't spend 15 minutes reading, won't spend 15 minutes in a book. You got to check your phone every 5 minutes. And then some of us are visual. So then you won't spend 15 minutes in a class or even here on YouTube every day. But if you look at your phone, when it tells you how much screen time you have consumed, you will be shocked by the end of the week. Some of you guys are spending as much as 5 and 6 hours, not a week, per day, looking at the garbage, Cat Williams, cat videos, Instagram, and no study. I'm just telling you guys right now, the greatest opportunity to build wealth in the history of the world is happening right now. We have never in the history of the world been where we're at now. With technology, where it is at a crossroads that's about to explode, AI about to explode, even the metaverse will be back, the conversion and automobile, everything, Bitcoin, blockchain technology, everything. We're at the cusp. All right. I've always wanted to use that word. It just sounds cool. Cusp. I don't fully know what that means. Y'all help me out. But we're at the cusp, I do, of a new era, right? But yeah, the market is frothy. Yeah, there's going to be a pullback that comes at some point. The question is, do you have any dry powder, or are you positioning yourselves for some of the long term, or are you just in the hot plays and the short term plays? Okay. So I just want you guys to just really think about that this weekend. Let's be ready to make like life-changing money to where we don't have to be checking our phones every 5 minutes. Yes, I'm going to continue to give you guys the hot plays. Yes, we're going to continue to swing trade and do things like that. Yes, I'm going to continue with stock. I don't care if it is a penny, quote unquote, penny stock. If there's money to be made, I'm going to bring it to you. That's what I'm going to do. And I want to show you guys this. Let me show you guys this. So look at this. All right. Look at the top. Look at DWAC, right? So I have DWAC. It keeps going down and up on the daily to the right. It keeps going down and up. That's a swing trade. I believe I'm going to make $1,000 off of that, right? But it's not a long-term hold. It's just not. It's not. It's a in and out. It's a swing trade, good people. And that money that I make off of DWAC, now I'm going to make way more than that because I have warrants. And I only buy the warrants when they dive, right? But over that, when I take that money out, I'm not going to put all of that money back into another risky play, which this one is, right? Because a lot of you guys think that it's an investment. It's not. It's a swing trade, okay? And I'm going to continue to feed my Apple, Meta, Microsoft, Google, VOO, VTI. I'm going to continue to fund those because I want you guys to have generational wealth. I don't want you to just make money now for you, but I want your kids and your kids' kids to be set. So it's important for you guys to share this page. I'm asking you, share this page with your family. Make your kids sit down and watch Uncle Larry for 5 minutes. I'll make it entertaining for them. All right. Listen, good people, stock up you. I want you guys to, every family should have it. You download it and then teach it to your kids. Every one of your kids don't have to purchase it. Every household, you purchase the class. And even if you don't understand it, your kids will. Because I have a whole chapter in crypto. And then just like I said, we got Mommy Trader that's showing you how to make money with dividends. She's a millionaire. We got Stock Curry, myself showing you, teaching you the overall market. We got Keenan Grace teaching you beginning steps of options. And then we got Stocks with Josh showing you the charts so you'll know when to buy, hold, or sell. There is no coupon code, right? None necessary. The price you see is the discount price. The only thing that's going to happen is the more I add, the more it's going to go up. All right. So please let me know what you think about this entire video. Let me know what do you think about what I think is going to happen with Tesla, and leave me a comment there. Right. We'll talk about crypto probably over the weekend, because I want to tell you this, and this is going to sound crazy. It's the easiest money to be made. And I know that's a bold statement, but to me, it's the easiest money to be made. It's easier to make money in crypto than it is the overall stock market. And we'll discuss that over the weekend. All right. I love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.